This is really interesting. This is an investment. This is something they see that's different from the other quarterbacks they have on the roster. We're talking about the Chargers. Chargers signed Trey Lance. He had been the draft pick that was given the chance to play in San Francisco with the 49ers, and he got hurt. Went to Dallas, kind of served as a second or third string quarterback there, hardly played at all, was not signed. A week ago, it looked like he might be going to the Canadian Football League because the Saskatchewan Roughriders expressed interest in bringing him in. Instead, he signs with the Chargers, and he got a one-year contract worth $6 million. That's a lot of money for, quote, a guy who's got to make the team, or a guy might be your backup. He is the backup because I don't think they're going to keep Taylor Heineke, and obviously Easton Stick is done. Now, he's different. He's tall. He's very mobile and very athletic. He had a tremendous career at 1AA North Dakota State. Hasn't quite equated to that in the NFL only because he's had injuries and never really got a chance to play very much. He's only 2-3 as a starter in the NFL. He's got 5 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, but he's an athlete and he's really young. He's just a shade under 26 years of age. So there's still time for growth with him. So that was a bit of a surprise. Trey Lance joins the Chargers. Meanwhile, the Raiders, they traded for Geno Smith. They gave up the third-round draft pick for Geno Smith, and now they're signed and committed a ton of money to Geno Smith. 2 years, $75 million. That's an unbelievable amount of money for a guy whose career record is 40-43. He's got 105 touchdowns, 72 interceptions, 222 quarterback sacks. Now, has he played on great teams? No. Bad Jets situation. Competitive Seattle situation. He's being paid a lot of money to go into a ragtag Raiders situation. I got to fix that offense. But that's 2 years, $75 million for him, which to me was a stunning amount of money. He still owed them another year on his contract. They could have franchise tagged him. Instead, they committed a volume of money to keep Geno Smith. And that's the guy they're going to build around. Now, he had a good relationship with Pete Carroll in Seattle. So, John, you want to talk Bolts quarterback or silver and black quarterback?
Yeah, just a couple of quick hits on each. You know, as far as the Chargers and Trey Lance, I like that because wasn't he named the starter in San Francisco ahead of Jimmy G and of Brock Purdy? What was it, 1 or 2 years ago?
Yes, and he got hurt. That was the thing. He only played a couple of games and he got dinged. They never got the job back. Of course, Jimmy G never got the chance to play because Brock Purdy came in and became a superstar just as a last man drafted, first guy up. So this is good. I think it's a good acquisition, and he's an athlete. I think he's built in the same style of obviously Justin Herbert. Now, we understand Herbert can move the pocket. Herbert's got a cannon for an arm. There's a lot of accuracy, and Herbert can run. Lance can run. Lance has got some size. We don't know about this because you're not playing Division I AA football anymore. It's not North Dakota State versus Northern Michigan. You're playing in the National Football League. So we have to see if he does get the chance to play, how he really holds up. We don't know how his game has progressed, even though he's been in meeting rooms with the Cowboys and he's played some spurts along the way with the Niners and Dallas, but young guy. So I think it's a good acquisition. And your take on Geno Smith?
Well, does this mean that the Raiders are not going to take a quarterback in the draft because they're committing to Geno Smith?
Well, they've committed 2 years worth of big money to Geno Smith, but that does not mean you can't take a quarterback if the right quarterback falls to you. Let me just post this on the board because the rumors are running rampant that things are changing at the top of the draft board. I don't see the Raiders trading for number 6 to trade up. But if something weird happens and these rumors refuse to go away, if Shedeur Sanders falls out of the top 3 and he tumbles to 6, would the Raiders take Shedeur Sanders, the quarterback, and have 2 years to groom him because Geno's the guy? Or would they take Ashton Jeanty, the Boise State running back, because they definitely need a stud running back? What do you think would happen?
Yeah, that's a tricky one. I mean, I think in that case, you take Jeanty, and then hopefully you might have enough to maybe contend for a playoff spot because, Shedeur is not going to do anything in a couple of years.
Okay, so that's where we are as it relates to all things NFL with the quarterbacks derby. Charger fans, Raider fans, feel free to jump on board. Into the NFL notebook we go, John.